Hi everybody, I'm Viceroy Smith along with my partner and former racer Magnus Samuelson Jr. and we welcome you to Race 10 here at Richmond. We hope you all had a wonderful break and a wonderful New Year's. We kicked 2013 off here with Dylan Young on the pole. On the outside of him, 32 of Clint Vader. Third place is Alex Tanker. Fourth place is DJ Kirker. Fifth place, James Kunkel. Sixth place, Daniel Rains in the 62 car. Seventh place, Jeremy Britt. Eighth place is 77 of Robbie Noonan. Ninth place, the number 18 of Connor Breton. And 10th place is going to be Brian LaFleur Jr. As the pace car rolls off, it will be the 23 and the 32 taking us to the green flag. So, historically, Richmond has been known to be a very entertaining track here in the Supercharger Series. Yeah, in practice there's a lot of good racing going on. And a couple people didn't know how to hold their line, so we saw a little bit of action with people flipping around and exploding as well. Dylan Young takes quite a big lead here right off the bat. Clint Vader, who came oh so close last week, he now sits up here in second place. Battle for third between Daniel Rains and DJ Kirker. DJ Kirker is looking to get right back on track this season, as well as Daniel Rains. Going back a little bit further, you see James Kunkel overtaking Alex Tanker. That looks like he got his wheels up under him, as Alex Tanker just lost a few spots. And he continues to go back. Looks like the outside line isn't the preferred line here. Then again, where is it? As the commissioner, CJ Walker, drives by him. So if we can go back up front here, as we see Daniel Rains continuing to climb his way up to the front. He and Clint Vader looking to catch up to Dylan Young. As they are doing so, and look at this, Daniel Rains already right up on him. See if we can see an overtake here. He's looking outside, but that's not exactly where you want to be. So you can get the momentum off this corner, which he does. He has to be able to hang on to it here, though. Maybe we'll give him a little bump. Dylan Young isn't exactly the favorite amongst the other drivers, known for his aggressive driving style and his attitude. People wouldn't really have much of a problem slamming him into the wall just for 23rd spot. He is right up on him, though. Going for the slingshot. This may be it right here. Yes, sir. And Daniel Rains takes over first place, with Dylan Young right behind him. Jeffrey Finguy up to third. Clint Vader in fourth. Mason Wood in fifth place. Jeremy Britt in sixth. Ooh, CJ Walker getting a little loose there, as Jake Cole passes him for eighth. Ninth is CJ Walker. And 10th is a battle between Mark Edwards and last week's winner, James Kunkel. Behind him, you got the two red cars battling here. It's Joseph Clark in the Dodge car and Alan Bedgood in the Coca-Cola car. as Allen made that high line work there. Behind him, you've got Chris Summers looking for 13th spot. Trying to get Connor Breton out of the way. Connor Breton looks like he's just a little bit faster. And he'll settle in behind him. Nicole Cosgrove, Jess Piccoli, JT Teal, DJ Kirker, way back here already. Wow. Yeah, something's not right with his car. He's just going back and back and back. As he continues to go back with Dion Scott, I believe our current points leader, putting the moves on him. And the Brit, Ralph Mason, looking to capitalize on this move too. And his Wolfpack Dodge. And then Robbie Noonan in his comfortable spot, 22nd. And right behind him, Alex Tanker, who started well up front too. Huh. Not sure what's up with these cars. So back up front, Daniel Rains continues to lead as he takes us down the backstretch here. And he is pulling away a little bit from everyone else. And he takes us to lap 16 here on this 40-lap extravaganza in 2013. Again, Jeffrey Finguy, he started well back there, and he has worked his way up to second. And he's sitting midpoint. Oh, looks like we have a caution. See, Alan Bedgood, he was slow. Brian LaFleur Jr., he's smoking. He was going into the pits. See, Brian LaFleur Jr. started off with an amazing year, winning 3 races in a row. And now he sits there in the pits as his car gets worked on. See if we have any takers into the pits. Pit road is open. And we don't have any takers. Well, caution number 1 comes out here on lap 18 here at Richmond. We'll take a quick commercial break and then we'll come back with what the fuck happened. Hang tight, people. Here we are on lap 16. As you see, James Kunkel all over the back bumper of Alan Bedgood as they are coming here into turn 1. See that James just gets into the corner of him a little bit right here. And I'm not sure if there was something else going on that we don't know about, but he just drove right through him as Alan just continues to turn. And he does a damn good job trying to save it as James just continues to push. With a little nudge there from Chris Summers, he just goes all the way around. And then right here, Brian LaFleur Jr., nowhere to go. Boom, right into him. Really hard impact. And that ended Brian LaFleur Jr.'s day. Let's take an onboard view of Brian LaFleur Jr.'s camera. Devastating. So here we are, coming back to the green flag. Your top 10 is as follows: Daniel Rains, Jeffrey Finguy, Dylan Young, Clinton Vader, Jake Cole, Mark Edwards, CJ Walker, Mason Wood, and Chris Summers. The pace car is rolled off, and Daniel Rains will take us on to lap 22 of 40 here, as Jeffrey Finguy making a quick move, going on to the inside. He has been doing great on restarts lately. Yeah, he sure has. And he now takes over the lead. And what has been a Daniel Rains dominant race, yet it is not even close to being over. Dylan Young right behind both of them. He wants to get another victory this year. Jake Cole looking to turn this season around. He's been at the bottom of the barrel in points all year. He needs to make something happen now if he wants a shot at anything. Clint Vader still looking for that first win. He's come close so many times. CJ Walker looking for that first win. Hasn't even been close. Chris Summers looking to do it. Back behind them, see a battle for ninth as James Kunkel's on the inside of Connor Breton. Connor Breton's been making that outside line work just a little bit today, but you can't beat what doesn't work. As Clint Vader gets stuck up there, and James Kunkel takes both of those spots. James Kunkel coming off of that miraculous win at Talladega the same week that his baby boy was born. And he's now working on Chris Summers. He gets way up there, but he can make that slingshot work. As Dylan Young continues to fall back. So we go back up to the front. See that Daniel Rains and Jeffrey Finguy have pulled away from Jake Cole. And Jeffrey Finguy will take us on lap 28 here. We go to the very back just to follow up with Alan Bedgood. His car, for as big of an impact as that was, there really wasn't much damage to his car other than that quarter panel, which isn't even costing him too much speed here. Obviously, aerodynamics don't play too huge of a factor at a place like this. And although he's the last car on the track, he's still up there fighting with them. Yeah, I was expecting him to be lapped 3 times already. Speaking of lapping 3 times, Robbie Noonan made his way up to 18th as he's looking at the back of Jeff Spicoli. Jeff Spicoli having a mediocre year too. Well, it's much better than Robbie Noonan so far. Yeah, his S team's got to get their stuff together. They've had too much bad luck and too many missed opportunities. I agree completely. Back up front, Daniel Rains has retaken the lead. Jeffrey Finguy not too happy about that. Might have been a little bump and run there. That was as of 2 laps ago. Now Jeffrey Finn guy looking back on the inside. This is where the magic happens. Daniel Raines just so fast today. He wants this win. He's deserved it up to this point. And again, so is Jeffrey Finn guy. He's come from way back there. So we're on lap 33 now. Still plenty of time for old Jeffy. But unless something happens between these two, it looks like it's just going to be one of them. Jake Cole's way back there. Chris Summers not even close. And Jeffrey Finn guy back down a little bit. But he is right back up there. Let's take a lap around Richmond with Jeffrey Finn guy. As you can hear going into turn 3 there, he just didn't get on it fast enough, and he lost a lot of time here. Daniel Raines, lap 37, just 4 to go. Will he be another great in this series, or will he just be a no-name like some of these other guys? The rest of the field has singled off. As a couple cars have just completely fallen off the pack. That'd be Alex Tanker and DJ Kirker. DJ Kirker who has started up in the front. He's having just an awful day. And I'm sure he's glad to hear this. Lap 39 now. Only 2 laps to go. Jeffrey Finn guy's going to have to start doing something drastic here. He's catching up, though. Will this be enough? If he can get a hold of that inside line, then he's got a great chance. White flag. He is right up on him. This is his last shot. Probably should have taken that turn a little wider. And it looks like it's going to be too little too late for Jeffrey Finn guy, as Daniel Raines takes the victory here in 2013 at Richmond. Take you through the top 10 here. First place, Daniel Raines. Second place, Jeffrey Finn guy. Well fought second place. Third place, Jake Cole. Congratulations to him. He needs more finishes like that. I'm sure he's very happy with the top 5. Chris Summers in 4th. CJ Walker in 5th. A nice top 5 for him. Connor Breton in 6th. James Kunkel in 7th. Nice top 10. Dylan Young, 8th place. 9th place, Clint Vader. Nice finish for him. And 10th place is probably Mason Wood. So it's nice to have you all back. It's nice of you to welcome us all back. We hope you had a great race viewing, and we will see you all next week. I'm Viceroy Smith. Take care, people.